So what should we call this?
Well, it's called
Best Foot Forward.
BFFs. Are we walking in? Okay. Yeah, it will be.
Welcome to Putting Your Best Foot Forward, a series of practical tips for navigating this ever-changing job market. I'm Emily Millard, a recruiter here at the Mantel Group. I'm joined by our in-house careers coach, Melissa Chin, and today we will be taking you through 3 easy tips to give your CV a facelift. So the first tip that we were going to cover, Mel, is around the length of a CV.
My top tip for the length of a CV would be put all the information on there that is necessary to get across what your professional experience is relevant to the role. There seems to be some widely held belief that you should keep it to 1 page, and if you have any more information, either squeeze it in like tiny font or completely get rid of it. I don't know why people think that. I'd rather it be a nicer to read font and go over to a couple of pages and get a clearer idea of your professional experience and who you are.
No, absolutely. I think it's that fine line between, too short and too long, but 3 to 4 pages is the happy spot.
And if it's any longer, I would really go through it and assess whether every point on there is relevant to the job that you're applying for as well.
Yes, which kind of feeds through to our next tip, which is around structuring your CV. What do you look for on a CV when it comes to the structure?
The way I like a CV to be structured is the name and contact details up the top, followed by a quick summary of your skills and your past experience, followed by, in reverse chronological order, the positions that you've held, so your professional experience. I like it sorted by position and company as opposed to projects or, I guess, domains, because that makes it easier for us to follow.
Yeah.
Is that just me? Do you find that too?
No, I agree. And I think an important thing to kind of note in the chronological order is, relevancy to the role that you're applying for. So I think it's important to include all of the positions. Don't have any gaps. Make sure to flag those because it explains, what your story and your journey's been.
Absolutely. I was about to say that you should put career gaps in. You should put if you've been on parental leave or whatnot, because it's your story.
The third tip that we're going to talk through is around personal details. So what to include, what not to include. Mel, when you're looking at a CV, what do you like to see from a personal detail perspective?
Sure. So for personal details, keep it to what is necessary for us to contact you. So I would say include your name, include your email, your phone number. You could include your location if it's a hybrid or on-premise role. But what I don't need to see is your blood type, your marital status, or your horoscope.
Absolutely. And then when it comes to personal information that we do like to see, we love to see, mentoring, volunteering, anything that helps create a bit more of a personality or, shows who you really are. Particularly, I think, with roles at Mantel Group, because we are a principle-based, culture-first organisation. So putting your whole picture forward is really important to us. But that definitely feeds into what our next episode of Putting Your Best Foot Forward, where we'll chat with our early careers expert, Neve Gormley, around all things graduate applications.